The 10 News Weather Authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
Hello, everyone. Hardly a shower to be seen on the map right this minute. You got to go up into Maine to see anything on our side of the country. A little bit of snow coming into northern Minnesota and out into the Rockies, a couple showers here and there. It's going to take some time before our next rainy system approaches. So in the meantime, we just have to deal with wind. Through the evening, it does come down pretty steadily. By midnight, there's not a whole lot of gusty wind left over. We're around 20 miles per hour for our gusts in the late parts of tonight. Then going into the early hours of tomorrow morning, a lot of our winds are calm enough that we don't have too much in terms of gusts. They turn a little bit more to the west as opposed to coming from the northwest, and we don't have to deal with quite as much wind as we go through tomorrow. There is a low pressure system that's going to hang out towards our northwest, but it doesn't really bring us a whole lot of activity. There are going to be some showers and even some storminess in parts of Michigan, Indiana, into Ohio, but this warm front is mostly just bringing us warm air over the next couple of days. For Saturday itself, showers might come into Pocahontas County, but most of us stay pretty dry. We are going to have a lot of warmth coming in because of that same front. There's nothing to really stop the wind coming from the Gulf of Mexico to head our direction. As we get towards Saturday evening, still pretty dry. Going into the early parts of Sunday, we could get a couple showers here and there. Most of those are going to stay pretty light as this cold front tries to come through. There's cooler air pushing down from the north, but it's not the big cold front that's going to affect us later on into the week. Couple sprinkle chances as we get into the middle part of Sunday, but into the afternoon, they stay pretty light. I do think there's a better shower chance Sunday than there is on Saturday, but neither of them exactly look robust. It really takes until later into the week for us to see that come through. Our temperatures are warming up quite a bit. Like I was saying, there's nothing to stop the warm air from getting to us, so we get pretty well into the 70s tomorrow. NRB gets to 72, Roanoke to 75, and Southside to 76. On Sunday, we're even closer to the 80 mark. I wouldn't be surprised if one or two spots makes it up there, and we're able to hold on to that heat for a while. For Easter itself, a lot of our temperatures are the upper 70s across the board. We've got that chance of sprinkles coming through. I think in the middle part of the day, some of them could turn into more organized showers. It's not the nicest day to be outside, but if you're checking our radar on the app, then you don't have to deal with too much of the rain that's going to actually be popping up. And as we get towards that evening, we'll start to dry out. Winds are going to still be a little bit on the high side on Saturday, not nearly as high as they were today, but more like what we were seeing on Thursday. By Sunday, they've come down to a more calm standard wind speed, and then that's going to be the case rolling over into Monday. That's when we really start to see clouds building up. Saturday and Sunday showers are here and there, but Monday they're a little bit more robust. Tuesday, I think, is our best chance for storms ahead, and then on Wednesday, there's a few showers left over into the morning. Now, Tuesday is not a big giant line of storms coming through. I think the tornado risk is pretty low, but we could end up getting some severe thunderstorm warnings and some damaging wind gusts out of that. The winds tonight aren't exactly to the damaging point, but they're certainly higher than you would want to spend time outside through the evening. After midnight, they're calmer, so we don't have a ton of wind chill to deal with as we cool to the 40s. Blacksburg's at 41 and Danville at 45. On Saturday, we do a pretty good job warming up. Roanoke gets up to 75, well above average for this time of year. And on Easter, we get even warmer than that. Roanoke gets up to 78, Danville at 78, even Pulaski at 73, Hot Springs getting into the 60s, so that heat is nicely widespread. It sticks around not only through Sunday, but on into Monday. That's when showers start to spread out. Tuesday, I think, is our best storm chance. And then on Wednesday, we've got a couple showers left over into the early part of the day. That is when we're really going to start to see our weather pattern change. Before that, we have a lot of temperatures up into the 70s and mornings in the 50s. As we get into the middle part of next week and that cold front comes through, we've got quite a bit of cool air. That'll bring us back to the 50s, below average, and bring lows down to the 30s.